I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning! It is an A-Day, Thursday, May 21st, and this is the last GM97 for the 2019-2020 school year because this is the last day of instruction. Get your work in by 11:59 tonight to keep it from being late. If you do have unfinished work to wrap up, get it in by 8 a.m. on Friday. Here is our final kudos. It's for Mrs. Teedens from a student. I personally think that Mrs. Teedens has been working extra hard to keep everyone up to date with everything going on. She has been trying to keep everyone connected and is always trying to find things that can make someone's day. I think she is doing an amazing job, especially during this hard time. Thanks for sending that in. And thank you to each and every one of our staff members who has found ways to solve a problem they never saw coming. Each of you is amazing every single day. We're leaving you with some advice from Mr. Rykken and Mr. Chambers. Make sure to listen. It's priceless. For GM97, I'm Carolynn Nelson. Have a cup of tea and seize the day, Tigers.
Hey, good morning. I'm always a bit hesitant to offer advice to young people. I think I hear my wife laughing in the background. I probably do it more than I realize. Having said that, I've spent most of my adult life with young adults, and you have taught me a lot. So, seniors, here's my advice for you today. First, my father always told me to take what I was doing seriously, but don't take yourself too seriously. Dwight Eisenhower used to say that too. Maybe that's where my dad got it. What does it mean? Well, it means that if you work hard, you will be revered by the people who hire you and by the people that you work with. So take what you're doing seriously. Audition for your job every day. Always ask yourself, would I want to hire me? At the same time, be willing to laugh at yourself. I learned a long time ago that life would be much more entertaining, much more fun if I was willing to laugh at myself. Plus, at least one person will always laugh at your jokes. Second, be an informed and involved citizen. This is something I also learned at home. For Pete's sake, we have too many people walking around today who are simply uninformed about what's going on around them. Be a reader. Don't get all your news from social media. I realize that I'm old, and I realize that I grew up with newspapers, and that you don't read newspapers. But you know what? You can read newspapers, and you can find good sources of news that aren't trying to twist your brain into some ridiculous conspiracy theory that has no grounding in reality. Be informed, and then get involved in your communities. Leave the place better than you found it. Finally, when you work with people, always focus on their positive traits, their better self, if you will. Lincoln called this the better angels of our nature. I always like that phrase. We all have a better self. And yes, we all have a darker self that struggles with the rigors of life. But I guarantee you, you will be happier in your life and in your work if you find that goodness in the people around you. You will spend less time worrying about how you might have been harmed or slighted and more time seeking out the positive things in life. Take it from me, people. Life is short, and we don't have time to dwell on negativity. Finally, thanks for listening today. And seniors, congratulations on your graduation. You make us all proud.
Hello, class of 2020. Right around this time each year, I'm normally starting to prepare my graduation speech for the seniors. This year, I've not had much time to think about that graduation speech, although I've had plenty of time to think about graduation and talk about it and discuss it and think about how we can possibly create an event in the circumstances that we are in right now that is going to adequately celebrate your rite of passage. I'm not sure how many of you saw LeBron James last evening and his presentation of a celebration for class of 2020. However, I want to, at least at this time, give you a couple, maybe not words of advice, because you're probably getting plenty of advice right now, but just some thoughts that I've been having as I've talked with many of you, talked with your parents, worked with the teachers in trying to help finish out the year for you. And all of this has made me think of a quote that I really like from, of course, a German, from Johann Wolfgang von Goethe, a writer akin to William Shakespeare in the English language. He's as well known in the German language. And Goethe said at one point, "That which you inherit from your forefathers, earn it in order to possess it." I think that makes a lot of sense, and I think that you all are definitely earning everything that you have inherited in terms of support from your families, in terms of a community that has created unbelievable opportunities for you, and at the same time, you're having to earn it through some really tough times. And these are definitely tough times. I think, however, that through challenges, we grow and we become stronger and better people. And so I'm hoping, and I believe strongly, that years from now, when you, the class of 2020, look back on the spring of 2020, you'll have a bond that connects you together. You'll have experiences that will have catapulted you to accomplish things that you never thought possible. You will see in the world things that came out of this pandemic and this crisis that would not have come as quickly, or maybe not at all, because these challenges that you are faced, that all of us are faced, are also opportunities, and they are drive to change and to come up with ideas and creativity that is going to find solutions for all of the things that we are challenged with right now. We don't know what those are, but I'm guessing some of you in the class of 2020 may be part of those solutions in the future. They will be things that bring us out of the health concerns that we have right now, the economic concerns that we have right now, and make us a stronger community, a stronger country, and a stronger world. So I hope that despite the disappointment, the frustration, and the anger that you have all felt having been robbed of your last semester, I hope that from that and from your completion of your high school career, you will see that as a springboard, and it will move you to greater things in the future. Hang in there, Tigers. Class of 2020, you've got a couple of weeks left. Let's finish strong and go out into the world and do great things.
This is Brad Markart. I'm the agricultural education teacher at the high school, and it is my privilege and honor to nominate Sara Bergersen as the March Agricultural Education Student of the Month. And Sara has been doing a great job in the ag education department. She's taken several ag classes. She's currently a senior, and she's taken several ag classes over the course of her time at the high school. And she's currently in the Introduction to Horticulture class. In addition to just being spot on with her academics, she has great integrity and honesty about her academics, and she also is a very kind and compassionate person. She's always willing to help. She's always smiling and just a very helpful person. She always shows this very genuine interest in what we're doing, and she gets involved, actively participating and encouraging others to get involved by the initiative that she shows. In SAE, Supervised Agricultural Experience Projects, she shows a lot of creativity with those. Over the years, she's done everything from creating a booklet of activities that people could do with younger children that relate to agriculture. She did an exploratory one year on training dogs. And what she did was she created this game to teach others about how you would go about training dogs. Just an awesome, very creative project that she did. She has done an agri-science SAE where she looked at the influence of age on label selection. And currently, right now, her SAE is on growing food from her own garden. So these projects really show a huge range of curiosity and creativity on the part of Sara. Within the FFA, she's helped with our Food for America program. She's helped with the teaching of fourth graders about how to make cheese. And so for her curiosity, her creativity, and her willingness and ability to work with a wide variety of people in such a great, kind, and compassionate manner, I am very pleased to select Sara Bergersen as the Agricultural Education Department's March Student of the Month.
The English department has nominated Soren Hoyer for Student of the Month for the month of March. Soren is a hard-working, dedicated student who strives to do his best every day. So congratulations, Soren.
Hi, this is Mr. Plaza, and my Student of the Month for March was Joan Strelo. It was a very easy decision for me. Joan was always a positive force in the classroom. She had a great attitude, and even since the coronavirus has hit, she has stayed on top of her work. She always made sure that learning was a priority, and she never accepted mediocre as her best.
Hey Tigers, this is Miss LaFleur with the March Student of the Month, Annelise Wiggum. I first had Annelise in class last year and then also this year as well. And she is an excellent student that is super motivated. She stays on task, and she also provides a lot of leadership in the classroom as well. So I definitely appreciate that, especially when we're learning new concepts. The other thing that I have been able to observe, which has been really fun for me, is on the weekends, I've seen her randomly at other hockey rinks, playing a sport that we both love. And it's just such a pleasure to be able to see her enjoy a sport that we both have a lot in common with. So our March Student of the Month is Annelise Wiggum. Bye, Tigers.
Hey everyone, I'm Dan Anderson and I teach science at the high school. I chose Ryder Brown as Student of the Month. This semester I had Ryder in biology. Every day he would come to class focused and ready to build on the topics we had learned previously in class. I appreciated knowing that Ryder was always ready to learn and willing to help his fellow classmates understand the course topics. Other students knew that he was willing to help them, and they always wanted to work with him. Ryder's willingness to both learn and offer help to others is why I selected him as the Science Department Student of the Month.
Morning, everybody. So because of this pandemic, we did not have a proper Student of the Month in March. So today I'd like to take a moment to recognize our Social Studies Student of the Month, whom we had chosen Miss Natalie Rave. Like other students who presented this prestigious award, she too is a scholar. So we chose her not only because of her academics, but also for what she brings to class. I had her in sociology, world history. She loved sharing her ideas, opinions about some of her travels, some of her thoughts, which was great. She also showed a very high level of empathy towards others, which is a great characteristic, great trait to have in general. So congratulations, Natalie. Keep up the great work, and we'll see you soon. All right, take care. Bye, everybody.
This is Jenny Rickovita, recognizing Annelise as our World Language Student of the Month for March. Anna is an excellent student overall, and I've had the pleasure of getting to know her in my Spanish classes over the last few years. She is a senior in Spanish 4, and I chose her as Student of the Month because she is an excellent student. She attends to learning in the classroom. She has a positive attitude, and she does excellent work. So congratulations, Anna. I am looking forward to seeing your final presentation this semester. I can't wait to hear what you have to say in Espanol. It's been a real treat getting to know you, and I wish you all the best as you continue your language learning journey beyond high school. Muchas gracias.
To announce that Lily Howe is the April Agricultural Education Department Student of the Month. She is currently in the Leadership Development class. Lily is all about action. She's always willing to participate, and she encourages others with her involvement. I'm really impressed with Lily's ability to rise to meet the challenges that she faces. She fights the urge to blame others and instead figures out how to learn from what happened and move forward. The change over to e-learning has not been easy for any of us, and Lily continues to confront obstacles and works to advance on in her classes. Done a great job with that. Lily's SAE, her Supervised Agricultural Experience Project, this semester was a service learning project. You maybe remember back during FFA week, she coordinated a penny war to benefit the animal shelter. So in addition to her characteristic compassion, she's demonstrated initiative, tenacity, and creativity in that project. And then finally, within the FFA, Lily has helped with a variety of activities, including fundraising. In fact, if you had stopped at the Jackson County Fair last summer, you probably bought a shake from Lily. She helped out with a lot of shifts in the shake wagon last year, and helping out with a lot of other fundraisers. She's been doing teaching activities, a lot of community service activities. So for her initiative, her willingness to help out, and her encouragement of others, I'm very pleased to announce Lily Howe as the April Agricultural Education Department Student of the Month.
For April, the English department nominated Summer Langowski for Student of the Month. Summer has consistently shown that she's very dependable and reliable, showing a great deal of integrity when it comes to dealing with this online homework. I know we weren't in COVID land yet when I nominated Summer, but her actions and her work ethic, her quality, and her earnestness in trying to learn while we're in this just reaffirmed my choice of her. Summer Langowski is a wonderful person, a brilliant mind, and is a warm and generous, caring person. She certainly definitely deserves to be Student of the Month.
Cassidy Berger is my Student of the Month for April. Cassidy consistently does great work in my classes. She has been a positive role model for her peers in class also. She remains positive through all of this craziness and continues to enjoy the child development work we are doing and does it very well. Cassidy has also been a part of the FCCLA chapter and goes above and beyond her coursework to complete community service projects to impact the community, such as the Empty Bowls project for the past few years. Cassidy plans to continue her work in college of going to be a speech and language pathologist at UW-Eau Claire. Her experience in my department will help her in her chosen career path. She will leave high school with 9 transcripted credits in my department. Congratulations, Cassidy. I will miss you and a lot of the seniors that I have missed so greatly this semester. I hope you guys continue to do your best, carry these traits from the Student of the Month selection through your entire life, especially into your college and your working careers. Congratulations, Cassidy Berger.
Hi, it's Mr. Keith, and I nominated Annelise Lopez for Student of the Month because not only is she awesome, she also went to state with her artwork, and she's very talented and super kind.
Hi, I'm Laura Christensen, one of the math teachers here at Black River Falls High School, and I'm pleased to announce our April Student of the Month, Jamie Koenigs. Jamie is currently a freshman who has committed herself to 2 different math classes, Geometry and Algebra 2, and is doing extremely well in both of them. Jamie is a fantastic student who loves to challenge herself in the classroom, works hard, and makes sure that she truly understands the material thoroughly. She is also a great addition to my classroom as far as helping other students. If I ever have a new student, I purposely put them in Jamie's group because I know she will take the time to explain the material and make sure that they also understand it moving forward so that they can get caught up and be successful in my classroom. Overall, Jamie is a fantastic addition to the Black River Falls High School and the reason why we have nominated her as our April Student of the Month.
Hello everyone, Mr. Len here with our Student of the Month, Haley Settlebauer, for the month of May from the Physical Education Department. Congratulations, Haley. I'd just like to say that it's a pleasure having class. Always smiling, upbeat, even if we have to go out and do something that most kids hate doing. You take it and you take it on with a vengeance, and I appreciate that. Look forward to seeing you in the fall. Once again, congratulations.
Hi, Mrs. Lewis from the Science Department. I nominated Cora Parker as our Science Student of the Month because she is a hardworking and polite student in not only chemistry but forensic science as well. And what really impressed me about her was that when she started our at-home learning in March, she was really engaged on top of things and made sure to email questions and everything right away, and that was super impressive. So way to go, Cora.
Hello everyone. I have Jackson Hartner in Automotive Mechanics 2 right now, and I'm nominating him for the Technology Education Department Student of the Month. I have found him to have a positive attitude, be respectful with his classmates and myself, and be responsible for getting the most out of his education. Before e-learning started, Jackson was in the middle of working on restoring an old dirt bike that his dad had when he was a kid. With the short window of opportunity, Jackson made sure he contacted me and worked out a plan to get the dirt bike and all the parts before he was locked out of the school so he could continue working on it at home. Jackson also has a daily lesson and quiz from our textbook and Canvas. He has been excellent at communicating with me on things like quiz retakes, showing great responsibility. So for all these reasons, I am honored to nominate Jackson for the Technology Education Student of the Month.